7 angles. 7 ways to break a charge before it reaches you. This is the Fraser method, tactical survival geometry. What you're about to learn isn't sport. It isn't competition. It's the geometry of staying alive when someone comes at you hard and fast. Series 1 starts now. When a predator charges, most people freeze. Not because they're weak, because their brain shuts down. The amygdala floods with threat signals, motor function collapses, and within 2 seconds you're a statue. The freeze isn't a character flaw, it's a neurological event. And once you understand it, you can engineer your way around it. Here's the myth they sold you: bigger, stronger, harder. The hardware myth. The idea that physical size is the deciding factor in a violent confrontation. Wrong. The truth is software. Your nervous system, the wiring beneath the muscle, determines the outcome. Reaction speed, angle awareness, pattern interruption, that's what wins, not biceps. Before you learn the angles, understand the attacker's fatal flaw. When a predator lunges forward, full commitment, full momentum, their vestibular system is locked on a single axis. They cannot pivot, they cannot redirect. Forward momentum destroys lateral balance. That lunge that looks unstoppable, it's a one-way track, and you're about to step off it. Angle 1, the 45-degree line exit. When someone charges straight at you, your instinct screams, run backward. Don't. Retreating on the same line keeps you in the kill zone. Instead, step at 45 degrees off the axis, out of the freight train's path. Their momentum carries them past you. You redirect. You survive. 1 angle, 1 step. The charge is broken. Angle 2, the shoulder gate. Structure is strength. Break the structure and strength collapses. The shoulder line is the body's load-bearing gate, the alignment that transfers power from the core to the strike. Disrupt that alignment, even slightly, and their force generation drops to near zero. You don't need to be stronger. You need to be geometrically smarter. Angle 3, visual interruption. The human eye cannot ignore threat input. It's hardwired. In 100 milliseconds, faster than conscious thought, a corneal threat triggers an involuntary shutdown, a flinch, a blink, a full-body hardware stutter. That 100 millisecond window is your gap, your entry point. A flash of movement aimed at the eyes creates the freeze you need to act. Angle 4, posture break. Force travels through a spine in alignment. Disrupt the spine, tilt the head, collapse the posture, and you sever the nervous system's ability to generate power. A broken posture is a broken weapon. You don't fight the attacker, you fight the architecture holding the attacker together. Collapse the structure. The threat collapses with it. Angle 5, the timing beat. Every attack has a rhythm, a cognitive cycle of commit, execute, reset. Between commit and reset, there is a gap, a beat, a fraction of a second where the attacker's system is occupied and cannot respond to new input. That gap is not luck, it's physics. Hit inside the beat and you're invisible to their reaction cycle. Miss the beat and you're in a fight. Find the beat and the fight is already over. Angle 6, obstacle use. You are never alone in a confrontation. The environment is your ally. Tables, cars, doorways, pillars. Every object between you and an attacker is a weapon you don't have to carry. Force them to navigate, force them to slow, force them to collide. The attacker committed to a single target, you. The environment doesn't care. Use it. Let the world absorb the impact so you don't have to. Angle 7, the ghost orbit exit. The greatest tactical victory is the one no one sees coming, including your attacker. The ghost orbit is not retreat. It is strategic vanishing. You move through the geometry of the space, orbiting, not fleeing, until you are gone before they can reset and re-engage. You don't win by standing your ground. You win by not being where they're swinging. The Ghost Orbit Protocol, 3 steps. Step 1, break eye contact dominance. Remove the psychological lock. Step 2, use the 45-degree exit to clear the axis. Step 3, move through cover, not away from the threat. This is maturity over muscle, intelligence over aggression, the operator's exit. Most people fight because they don't know how to leave. Now you do. 7 angles, 7 principles, 1 integrated survival system, the 45-degree exit, the shoulder gate, visual interruption, posture break, the timing beat, obstacle use, the ghost orbit exit. Each angle is a standalone tool. Together they form a complete geometry of survival. You now have the framework. The question is, will you train it until it's automatic? Knowledge is a weapon that requires no permit. That is the foundation of the Fraser method. This system was not built for sport. It was not built for competition. It was built for the moment when everything is on the line and you have seconds to act. Carry this knowledge, sharpen it, and use it only to preserve, never for sport. That's Series 1 of Tactical Survival Geometry. If this changed how you think about self-defense, subscribe now for weekly tactical briefings. Next up, the mechanical pivot, the technique that turns an attacker's force into their own undoing. Stay sharp, stay dangerous. We'll see you in the next one.